Hi everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of the series. We are well on the way here to getting started on the map. So we've made $21,000 already off our own back. This is the starting from zero, and obviously we're on the road to 100 million. So I think we've got our heart set on probably buying field 71. What is field 71? Actually, let's just visit it real quick. Field 71 is cotton. Ugh. Oh, that makes me feel sick. Okay, field 71 is the smallest, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. That's so annoying. Why is there sorghum on there? Field 72, 73, they're around that $32,000 mark. This one's 26. We could probably afford it after another contract, but let's do some contracts. We're in the money, and we need to do, what's that, square bale? That looks like it's quite nice. Lease cost 519, and this is a bigger sized field, so we should probably lease the machinery for that one, and then we can do those two contracts, and then we may as well do the third one. So haven't done any baling yet. That's probably something to do. Although harvesting here, this is a big one. Harvesting oat. Now we did a couple of harvesting costs last time, and we can basically get this for around about $5,500. And then we could use the same machine to do the wheat and canola, I'm pretty sure. We would just have to do several trips in the trailer. Field 65, field 42, so they're not too far of a trip. Field 87 up to the top there. And is this one the same to field 56? Yeah, so we probably could do that. And this one goes to the grain mill. All right, well, this is the most expensive one, and if I was working, I would want the most expensive contract, but I do want to do some baling ones first, so I'm more interested in these to begin with. Maybe we should do these first. 67, 43, we just have to bale them, that's it. One's from Ben, one's from David, so maybe we borrow the items from this one, and then we'll just accept the contract from this one. A contract is starting at the moment, okay? There you go. Hopefully I didn't do all of them. And then we can come back to Katie because she's got round bales and we want square bales. So let's jump into the tractor here at the dealership. And today's episode is going to be all about getting enough money to hopefully be able to afford a field. So I am going to skim forwards and do a couple of time lapses for you guys so you don't have to stay with me while I do all the boring work and we do some baling. Let's start with field 67, I think. Yeah, field 67 on the left, field 43 when we come back. So maybe we do field 67. Actually, why not the big one first? Let's do the big one first. So we'll do field 43, and then we will time-lapse it all for you guys so that you only see all the good stuff, because that's the only things that we really want are the very fun bits in this episode. So let me just get it started here. So what we want to do is unfold the baler. Yep. That's unfolded. We want to lower the pickup so that it picks it up, and then I'm pretty sure all I have to do is just drive over this stuff once I turn it on. So time to do a time lapse, and I will see you guys shortly. Alright, so field 1 is done. Let's head over to field 2, and hopefully all this straw and stuff detaches from the back of the pickup. That'll be great, the back of the trailer. Let's head over to the right hand side here, and we'll go and... Oh, there's a person! Oh my goodness, I know I should wait for you, but I'm too lazy. You can wait for me. I'm so sorry. In real life, I'd never break the law. But in the game, these guys can wait. I'm a big tractor, they're a small person. I'm sure they understand that once I get going, it's hard to really stop myself. Right, moving on down. We are on to field 67 next. What's the best way to reach it? Probably through the houses. Sorry about those weird textures as well. That was a little bit funky. But not much I can do about it, so we just have to crack on. What is this? That's a gate. Okay. So, oh wait, this isn't the right one. Wait, this is the right one here. I'm gonna have to just bail up this old lady. Why can't I drive up there? What's wrong with this? Oh, I just have to be straight. Oh, the bales. The hay was hitting the back of the building there. Oh, yeah, well, when I've got a tail on my tractor, what do you expect? But let's get cracking on this one. Lower pickup, and we're on. I will see you guys in a short time lapse. Well, haven't I made a real mess of this? 1% left. 1 measly percent, and it's all the way down here. Oh my god. Okay. Come on. Pick up. Pick up, pick up, pick up. There we go. No? I didn't pick it up. I'm way better at doing this in third person mode, apparently. Okay, come on. I need this last little bit. What a mess around. 2 contracts in an hour though, not bad. Yeah, there we go. Contract finished. Alright, so let's check this out. Before, is there any more baling to do? There is, but it's a round bale, so maybe we just complete these. Collect what we're owed. I'm not going to press space, I'm going to use my mouse. And let's see what's next. So we've got a lot of farming. Canola, wheat. There's 2 canolas there. Both at the farmer's market. But the farmer's market is down there. And the field that they want is field 15, which is up there. That is a big drive. This one's field 65, which is quite nice and close. Field 42, very nice and close. I feel like this is a good one to do. And then field 87. Now the problem is, if I do this one, this looks like a big harvester as well. I think we're going to do some more of these. Yep. Yeah, I think it's time to do some more of these. So, weeding as well. Could do weeding, but let's do some more harvesting. These are the expensive ones. So we've got canola from the farmer's market. That's probably why it's so expensive, because I have to drive 100,000 miles. But let's do the oat first, and then we'll try and do these 2 as well. So we've got the wheat from the grain mill, and 65 down there as well. So that seems like quite a lot. Hopefully the header can do all of them, which I'm sure it can, but I guess there's only really one way to find out. Okay, that's done. And I'll just do the wheat. Oh, another contract is starting. Okay, the lag it takes. All right, we'll do those 2 first. So, oh, this bad boy. What am I driving? John Deere S7.800. Look at that header. Look at that header. That's bigger than my entire hopes and dreams in this world. Jesus. And what, I can't attach it from here? Am I stupid? No, I just pressed the wrong button. Okay. Let's plan this. 42 is right there. I could just drive straight through. And oh, see, I don't want to do that, because then I'll have to come back. So let's do it properly. We'll put it on the back of this bad boy. Dump that off. Yep, that's exactly how I stored it. And then we'll pick this up at the back. And we'll head over to the field. This is a massive trailer. Does this even attach? Yeah, it does. Alright. Oh my god, we are so large. Alright, so we are going through this tiny little road. I feel like this will be the most used road in this tiny European town, but let's take a wide berth, Big Bertha, as we approach. And we're up. And over to field 42 and then field 87. So next up, 2 harvesting contracts. First one's for oats, second one's for wheat. So I'll just get everything attached, and you guys can look forward to a couple new time lapses coming your way. So if I drop that off there, and then I spin around, excuse me, whatever's in this field. This isn't actually a field, cool. So I can do this, and then approach nice and slow, attach the header, and I'll probably reverse around this little power pole. And I think for this one, I think I'm going to need my keys. Let's see if I remember. B to start it. First you need to unfold. Unfold is X. Yep. That is an X. This has some capacity, I'm assuming. Yeah, it does. Brilliant. Start it, lower it. Let's get cracking. Something like that. But for this, I will use steering assist because that's hectic otherwise. So let's get cracking, and I'll see you guys in another little harvesting time lapse. Alright, that feels good. Nice little contract set done. Let's see. Completed, collect, completed, collect. Brilliant. What is next? So, we're up to 36,344. Can we buy a field? What are these ones worth? Oh, field 81, 34,000. What's actually on it? Is it? Oh, it's nothing. Oh yeah, it's nothing. I could grow something here, but it feels like a bad investment to buy a field with nothing on it first time out. So let's see if there's any other. What were we looking at over here? Maybe these two. Wait, this one's cotton. We don't really want cotton, do we? Field 71. Field 70 is sorghum. Could do some sorghum, especially if we were to then get some animals. What's this one? Peas. Oh, peas. Peas could be a nice one. What's that? So 72 is peas. Let me just look at the crop calendar. Peas are, harvest season is now. So we could get a harvest season out of these. They're still growing. But maybe next month they might be ready. So we could buy them next month and harvest it. Because we could, excuse me, that's a hiccup. Could buy the field, could lease the equipment, and then yeah, we could get ourselves a nice little pea harvest. So that's not a bad way to go. So maybe maybe 72 is our option, but let's keep exploring. 73 is also peas, so just checking. Yeah, 72 and 73 are peas. 74 is oat. So oat could be really good because we could go straight into our animals, because we could bale up all the remaining stuff. So actually, I don't mind that. 38,000. And what land does it come with? It comes with everything around the outside. So if I just run to the outside here, so this land is all would be ours. So we could put potentially a little animal area just over here. Maybe we take off the back of the oat. We could put a little silo, a little animal area over here. And when I say silo, I meant shed to hold the grain in. And the oat is ready to harvest. Now question, oat, this is the last month for harvest. So if we were going to do that, we need to do it today, and it's already 3 o'clock. That's a bit of a scary thought. Do we want to harvest the oat, and then we would have to get the equipment to lease the baler, the harvester as well. Oh, that's a tough start. I think we might go with the peas, only because they're easier. They have a longer harvest season, and we don't have to worry about it. Oh, debating. What about any other fields that are tiny that we can take over? That's 60,000, 60, 85, 65. None of these are within our price range, really. Somehow that field is worth... Oh, it's 2.4 hectares, that's why. That's one over here. What's this one? Peas. Again, Katie with the peas. Crazy. Okay. I don't know. I think we're going to have to be restricted to one of those smaller fields to begin with. Any of these over here look good? Not really. 55 and 56 might be cool, actually, because they're right by the farmers market. Let's just see. Red beet. Cool. Where am I going? This way. Yeah, I couldn't orientate myself. I was already looking in the right direction. Does that come with a silo as well? No, that's the farmers market one. This is sorghum. Alright. I feel like this is the way to go. Maybe field 55. We've got enough money for it already. Sorghum is growing. When does the sorghum get harvested? It gets harvested next month as well, so that's fine. So we have a bit more time to do that. And I'm fairly certain, if I go to help, let me see here. Okay, so I don't need to go to help. I've just got the manual open next to me. So chickens eat sorghum. So what I'm thinking now is we buy this field. So hear me out. We buy this field and then we harvest it. So the sorghum is still growing. So this is a next month idea because we could harvest it in September. Yep, harvest season September there. So once we harvest the sorghum, then we could get a silo, hold the sorghum in the silo, and then also get some chickens. And we could profit from selling part of the sorghum to the farmer's market probably. What's the price of sorghum? Let's see. Sorghum. It is highest in January. So we would need a silo anyway, because I would wait until January to sell it. And then whilst we're doing that, we could then get some chickens and turn the rest of this field into our animal sort of area. And then going forwards, we could just buy another field with more stuff on it, more sorghum or more wheat or whatever. Here you go, there's one over here. That could probably be our next one, so that we could then harvest the wheat as well. Possibly in the next... See, the wheat's ready to harvest. Where's wheat? I'm not familiar with all of these things. So the wheat's ready to harvest, so we should do that now for the wheat. But that's 40,000. So we could do wheat as 40,000. But I'm preferring this field here for sorghum. Because either way, that's a more expensive field. Either way, we would need a silo to store all the grain. And either way, we would need to then buy a chicken coop and all the chickens to go along with it. So that's a lot of stuff to do. So I reckon, let me go here. I reckon we're going to purchase this field. Now, we are going to do it next month because I want still, I want to see that the sorghum is actually grown. But that's the plan. So in the meantime, let's do some more... Yeah, let's do some cultivating. Oh, that's awesome. Let's do some cultivating because that is a big contract there, and I think it's the most expensive one. It is from the looks of it, and I can use that same thing for here. Prepare it by cultivating. So 87, 58, and 43 all together. All right, cool. So let me lease. That's 779. They all are brilliant. So I'll lease the big machinery from the big contract, and then I can accept this contract. And I can also accept this contract. And I reckon these will be our last contracts for today. So let's head over to... Why am I not able to tab into anything? Not sure. Let's head over to the store. Visit. Brilliant. And let's get into this tractor and hop on. Alright. Now that we're in, let's get this weight picked up. And we'll go over here, get this all hitched up to the back. And we've got 3 fields to cultivate before the end of the day. Hopefully this all happens before nighttime as well. Field 43 is right over here, so let's go do that one. And we'll take a nice careful turn here to make sure that we don't hit anything. Good. And we'll go down here. I did indicate it was just very brief. And you guys can get treated to one last beautiful time lapse for today with our 3 cultivation fields. So how do I do this? I first should probably get to the end of the field. Let's do that, and then we'll unfold, and then we'll go from there. Those sunflowers look really nice. I think they're sunflowers. They look really cool. Okay, unfold. Okay, so that actually has a smaller working area than I thought, but that's okay. So X to lower, no, not X. V to lower it, B to turn it on. Contract work, yeah bro. What do you think I'm doing? Yeah, that's better. Alright, so let's do that, but let me just reverse all the way so I can get the first bit of the field too. Brilliant, and let's toggle steering assist, please. And we're done. Alright, let's get cracking. I'll see you guys at the other end. One of the things I hate the most is this. The contract's finished, and now all of a sudden I can't do any work because for what reason? Like, why can't I just finish the rest of this field? It's so obviously not done. Like, I get that they have to leave a little bit of leeway, but you know, leeway so in case anything fucks up or whatever. You know, you're always there to cover it, but whatever. Right, we may as well go to 58, seeing as it's just over here. And then we'll go all the way down to 87. I feel like I do work on the same fields all the time. But it is what it is. 58's this one. Alright, unfold. Not the one we're going to be buying, but the one that we were thinking about buying. Lower. And do I have to turn it on as well? Let's see. Lower. Have I lowered it? Who knows? Oh, whatever. Maybe I don't even have to. Right, let's crack on. Time lapse number 2 for you guys. And once again, we are done with this thing. Let's fold it back up and let's make our way down to field number 87, I think it was, for the next one. Field 87. So we're going well. We've already done 2 contracts. It should be a lot of cash coming our way. Let's make sure that I drive a little bit neater and properly. But I like leasing this big machinery. We take it off the big one and then we use that for the smaller one. I think it just makes sense. Although knowing me, it was probably the same size cultivator. It was just in my head that it was bigger. I don't know. But yeah, we're well on our way here to getting a good day's work done. And I reckon we could even fit in one more set of contracts before we go to bed. It's not taking me that long. I'm on 3 speed. And it hasn't taken me that long to do everything here. So that's pretty good. And let's head over to this one now. Let's unfold. And time lapse number 3 incoming for you guys. As soon as I forget the button. There we go. Alright, here we go. Field number 3. All right, can't wait to get halfway down this field and then be completed with this contract. Now, I did say that maybe we have time for another set of contracts. Look at that. That is awesome. Sun going down. We're just doing some cultivating. Everything that you need from a game is there. Brilliant. Yeah, I did say that maybe we have time for some more contracts. It is only 7 o'clock in game, so potentially that's something that we can look at. So maybe let's claim all these, see how much cash we're going to get, and then make our decision. So let's go contracts, active, and collect. Any more cultivating ones? Nope. Collect. Awesome. All right. So any quick ones that we can do just to make a dime or two. Field 13. Now that's a very big drive away. Field 57. Field 61. They're two quick ones that we could probably do. Rock removal. Okay, what's the most lucrative one? There's a 3,000 there for rock removal, but I'm not really a fan of doing them. Mowing? Mowing's pretty fun. Mowing's pretty fun. We could do, yeah, we could do some mowing. Maybe we just real quick do some mowing. Hoeing as well. We haven't done any, oh no, we did do them for a little while. Harvesting? Field 15. What are we harvesting? Canola. Nah, not really in the mood to do some harvesting. We've already done a lot of that. Fertilizing would be cool. Baling? I wouldn't mind some baling. Baling's really fun. And they're all round bales. So is that, the time limit left is 4 hours, right? So would I be able to do all of these? Probably not, but the lease isn't that much. So maybe we look at doing them. Alright, let's look at some baling. So let's do some calculations. We could get 2 and a bit. Yeah, I reckon that's what we do. Field 9. Field 9's far away though. Yeah, it's above all them. Field 9, field 46 is easy, field 3. Alright. I think that's the plan. We'll do them and then we'll wrap it up for this episode. So let's get started. Righto, field 3, field 46 and field 9. So I think that's the biggest one. So probably is the biggest baler as well. Also pays the most. So let's borrow this one first. And then we shall do this one. We can just accept. Another contract is starting. Yes, I know it's starting. Come on, game. There you go. Started and started. So this will be a little bit of nighttime work for you guys. But we are keen to see firstly, how everything looks in the dark. I haven't really done much dark. And we're also going to do some more baling because I find it quite fun. And it's something that I never have got to do in my other save. So we'll see how it all runs. Right, 46, 9, and 3. I guess we can go in order. Why not? We'll start 46 first, and then we'll see how it all goes. 46. Let's put some lights on. Yeah, boy. All right, F1 for the baling menu. Turn on. I do want to turn on. Do I have to lower it? Lower pickup. There you go. It's lowered. Turn that off again. Let's rock and roll, boys. Give me some hay. And I'll probably do this one without GPS because it's quite easy, and I don't think that we should bother ourselves. How do I turn on the? Do I need to open the back? Turn on automatic drop. That's it. Z. I think that's it. Not sure. Whatever. We'll figure it out. So as we sort of do these last 3, let's have a chat about what we're going to do. Now I'm thinking we get something like chickens first because I think chickens are sort of easier animals to deal with, and if I get one of the fields that already has a grain on it, like why did that not pick up then? I'm very interested as to how come this didn't pick up. Maybe because it was dropping off the hail? The bale? Oh dear. Brilliant. Yeah, so maybe, what was I saying? Chickens. Yeah, maybe we get some chickens because it'd be easy to store grain for a little while. Grain prices are at their best in January or December anyway, so it makes sense to store them for a little while. And so we can have that as emergency chicken food and then start working on all the sort of distribution processes to get eggs as well. So that's one way that I think I could go down. The other way is to go with something like a a grass or a hay field. Now, I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I'm pretty new to the game, so excuse me for being ignorant of everything, but I don't know how to get grass. I mean, I know how to get grass. I don't know how to get hay, or if there's anything particular we need. Now, I've missed the boat here because I have to go backwards so that I can pick up all the rest of this grass. So when it beeps at me, I've got to stop. This is basically what that means. Right, let's carry on picking up. Jesus, I get distracted so easily, but that's okay. So chickens are one route we can go down. We also could just go down the arable farming route, but I really want to get some animals. I feel like we are going to do a lot of work with contracts and all that sort of stuff, so it'd be nice to get some animals to look after, and I wouldn't mind doing something different to what I've done before in the past, and I'm sure everyone just gets their crop straight away. So I don't know if a chicken empire is the real way to go, but I'm so sorry, car. I'm so sorry. That is absolutely my fault. It won't happen again. Also, please move out of the way. But let's go get this one. Dun, dun, dun. And I figure we could get some chickens from when they're young. I think they cost like $5 or something when they're young. So that's perfect. Because we could fill up a coop or a pasture or whatever it is, and then crack on after that. And basically just collect eggs from the very beginning for no reason. So turn off automatic drop. How do I have to keep going a little bit more? Is it saying it's nearly full? Yeah, it's nearly full. 97, 98, 99. There's my 100. I get you. Right, and we just stop when it gets to the 100. Okay, so the little percentage bar bottom right is what I'm looking at there. Okay, cool. So yeah, chickens. Long story short. Or water buffaloes. Now, I don't know what water buffaloes need. I'm assuming it's a lot more than just the grain. Like, I think they'll need some hay or some bales or all that sort of stuff. I don't know anything about, like, I know bales have to ferment, right? Is that a thing? Like, where you leave them in the field basically to ferment, and then they then get picked up, the next month essentially, and that's the food for the year. Or I don't know if that's profitable. I don't know if that's only useful as sort of a production system for the animals, so that I can provide enough food for them, and then the animals are the thing that produce me the money. I don't know how to get rich, basically. And excuse me, that was my phone. And yeah, it's obviously important that we start getting money as quickly as possible, because road to 100 million is going to take a long time, especially if I'm slow in the beginning. So yeah, we just want to get everything right and set up from the very beginning so that it always constantly gives us a good, steady flow of money. And obviously not being able to get loans or anything like that is a bit of an issue, but we've only got until December. That's another thing I wanted to say. In my previous video, I did say we'll give ourselves the 18 months so to get through. But I think I'm actually going to change it. I think I'm going to stop from December this year. So obviously it's currently August, and we've made lots of money already from the contracts. I think I'm going to continue to lease equipment all the way until the end of December this year. And then after that, after sort of the first year finishes, it's not really a year, it's like 4 months, whatever it is. After that's done, that will be the point that I then don't allow myself to continue to lease equipment. I can still do contracts, but I need to own all the equipment to help me do it. And that way I think is a little bit more fair as well. So because I could very easily just spam contracts for the entirety of this series, and could probably get 100 million quite slowly, but we would get there, but probably not the most enjoyable thing in the world to view. So in the interest of keeping it interesting, that's a weird sentence to say, but you guys know what I mean, then yeah, we'll fast forward things a little bit, and yeah, make sure that I don't just keep spamming contracts. So really we're going to work up to save ourselves a bit of machinery, probably be a tractor to start off with, and maybe a telehandler. I think a telehandler will be very helpful. It just depends what route we go down. I'll need a telehandler. I think eggs come in pallets, right? So I'll need a telehandler for the pallets, and I'll need something to be able to transport the eggs from the sort of chicken coop to wherever we're selling them for the day. So that's another thing to consider. We probably need something that either is a trailer, like a little sort of truck with a trailer, or a trailer that can attach to the back of whatever telehandler that we get, so that we can load the trailer, then hopefully pick up the trailer and take it as well. I'm not really sure. I think that's the beauty of it, right? I've just set myself this vast, probably a little bit of a stupid challenge, and all the while we have to figure out what's the best way to handle it. And I'm very new to the game, so that's the beauty of it, right? as I crack on. It's 7:30 p.m. here in August, and yeah, it's definitely getting dark. But we've got 2 more fields to go for baling, and then we are done for the day. And we can go home, count our money, and basically then I've gone too far again. Oh, that was nearly a panic. I nearly went over. Good, I fixed it. Then we can basically go home, count our money for the day, and tomorrow we can plan what we're going to do. And I can stop deliberating on camera because I'm sure you guys are sick of me not deciding. And yeah, just constantly talking about all the options. But let's finally pick one and then crack on with it. But anyway, that contract's finished. Let's lift the baler. Let's turn it off. And we'll head over to the next field. So the next field is field 9. So at the end of this road, if we turn right, it will eventually be there on our right. I'll just keep my little mini map on for now. It is very, very fancy driving in the dark. I do like it. And I like that you can work whenever you want in this game as well, as long as there's no limits to the contracts. Now, in a few videos on YouTube and stuff that I've watched, it does say that there's limits to contracts. I can't really figure out what the limits are. In single player, like the only mode I've ever played, I've never run out of time. So I don't really know how that would work, you know, how you would run out of time for a contract is what I'm assuming it is, but we'll figure it out anyway. Right, field 2. Let's crack on. Or field 9, I should say, but the second field in this little spurt of contracts. Alright, good. So what I'm going to do is just time-lapse the rest for you guys really quickly, and I will catch up with you guys again at the end of this episode.
To be yours, and you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Talking about yourself and you make me smile. I can listen all night long. I tell you about the time when I first met you, listening to our favorite song.
Alright, let's come back in here. So, we've done our 3 contracts. We've completed them all. Let's grab some money. And, brilliant. We now have $53,000 to spend on our own field tomorrow. So, don't know what that'll be. I'll go away off camera and do some calculations, but I'm thinking it'll be probably most likely field 55 sorghum, because we'll be able to do that next time. Then I can lime it, then I can weed it and do all of that sort of stuff. So maybe that's an option, not sure. Could go one of these ones. That costs 803,000. Now why the hell does that cost this much? Is it because it comes with this stuff? What the hell is this? That's a silo. And what is this? This is just a farmhouse. It's just a farmhouse. It's just a photo of a farmhouse. Why the hell does this cost 800? Anyway, whatever. I'm getting too carried away. But yeah, we'll buy our field tomorrow and we'll get started on our farming empire. So thank you guys very much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, leave a like if you have. Tell me what you want to see more of down below. And yeah, stick around for the next video coming out soon. Bye.